Yo, how's it going?
Pretty good. Uh, Pretty good time at Supernova.
Oh,
Um,
yep.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. My first major in a while.
Yeah.
The only other one I went to was the first ever one, and it was so much fucking bigger than that one.
Really?
It was crazy. Like I've never
I
seen
mean, this
that.
was like an enormous tournament, right? Like literally broke entrance record and stuff.
Yeah, and there was just like a lot of normies there too. That like I don't
Yeah.
know. It felt like I was at like an actual convention more than like a
Yep.
Smash major. It was pretty wild. Um, But yeah, no, it was fun. I got to play on stream, which was pretty hype. And I
Nice.
won, even though I played like shit. So that's always cool.
That's how it
Um,
starts, you know?
yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was pretty good. I played Hungry Box as well.
Oh,
Uh,
nice. How was
yeah, I
that?
got 3-0'd, but I felt like my Jigglypuff game plan kind of worked. He was just skill gapped me a lot.
Yeah.
Uh, so like that'll happen, I guess. But it was like, oh, the anti-puff stuff like still works even against Hungry Box to a certain extent.
Yep, yep.
Um,
He
but
doesn't
yeah,
like break the game, but he's like very good at winning.
yeah, exactly. Like he's not actually playing a different character.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, it's been cool. I've been still playing a lot, still very into the game. So yeah.
Nice, nice. So we
Um,
got some Falco Ditto here.
yep. Actually, can we start off with a very specific question about a completely different matchup?
Yep.
Uh, Luigi is my question here. So my thing here is, with like Luigi's. I feel have gotten better at ledge dashing, and
Yeah.
I feel like to me Luigi on the ledge feels like a stalemate, not an advantage state. And I want to know if that's just a me problem or if that's like kind of real.
I think it's kind of real. I think in general, the thing is, it is an advantage state, but oh wait, 1 second, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second.
Okay, sure thing.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so it is an advantage state, but it's like less of an advantage state than you would think. I think the ledge is kind of like that in general with the good characters, where like
Hmm.
the advantage state is that you have center stage. It's not that you get to like kill them.
Yeah.
So it's like because like it's kind of similar to Fox, right? Where it's like with Fox you have to respect almost all the way up to center, like all the
Hmm.
way center. So it's like when Luigi is on the ledge here, so his threat range is going to be like all the whoops. Let's see if I can do a Luigi ledge dash. I
Yeah,
cannot, and I
I was
could. Let's
testing
see.
it. I could put a hitbox like beyond the side platform.
Yeah,
Easily.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like here. So
Yeah.
around here is going to be like where he could have a hitbox and it could be like invincible. So you can't just sit here and spam down air. Like that's
Right.
going to lose. So, but you can play the mix up if you want. Like you can sit here and then if he does a ledge dash up smash, that loses to shield and then you can down air at a shield. And if he does ledge dash grab, you can try to like shield and then time the down air and jump over the grab or
Yeah.
something or like backflip down air or something. Like the mix up is playable over here. Like it's not horrible. But what you can do is stand over here. And if you stand over here and he ledge dashes and then whiffs an up smash, that feels really bad as Luigi. And if he
Hmm.
like if he ledge dashes and doesn't up smash, it's kind of weird for him. Like if he ledge dashes and shields and then you're just over here and then you like laser grab or you like
Hmm.
laser boom or like back air, it's like and if he does like a smaller wave dash because he doesn't like want to extend all the way up to you and then not have the hitbox out because he knows he's not going to reach you, then laser again, you're lasering Luigi in the corner, and then
Right.
that's the real advantage state. So yeah, I think it just like comes down to just like don't get reversaled, like, and then
Yeah.
it is an advantage because it's like he's not going to go from here to corner pressuring you. That's why it's an advantage state, right? It's like
Hmm.
it's not a like huge pressure point where he's about to die. You do have to remember too that it's just stressful for Luigi. Like if you do come over here, they feel a lot of pressure, and they're like,
Yeah.
if they ledge dash and you're willing to play the mix up here, like if they're over here and they're just like, oh, I'm just gonna ledge dash up tilt or up smash or like ledge hop forward air every time, then like shield is good. Like shield is pretty good against a lot of the ledge dash
Hmm.
options.
Hmm.
So if the because like it's pretty common for the Mario's, especially for some reason, to just always ledge dash and do a ground move,
Yeah.
and like ground moves especially lose to shield. Like it doesn't just like stalemate, it gets them punished, right? So it's like
Yeah.
sometimes you just shield an up tilt and then double down on them and they're dead, you know? So
Yeah.
it's like And then if you're over here and they're like, ah, shit, he's shielding, I need to ledge dash grab or something, that starts to put a lot more pressure on them because now they're playing like a mix up where they could die and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'd say it's kind of like how the flow of the game is going, whether you want to play that mix up or not. Because like you can also stand like here, and this is just like pretty good advantage state where they're gonna ledge dash and then like do they jump in you and get shield dropped, or do they you down here in place, or do you run off, or do you run off laser? So it's like standing here is pretty good, standing here is pretty good. So it's
Mhm.
like, and then anything in the danger zone is like a mix up that's kind of yeah even, but you have stage. So.
Right. Yeah. And the specific situation that has come up a lot for Luigi against me is like they're at like 150% on the ledge, and I'm like, I really want to back air,
Yeah,
but it feels like I'm playing like actually just playing a real mix up to get it, and that feels kind of
yeah,
bad because Luigi can kill me at
yeah.
0%. You
So
know.
Fiction has this quote with Falco in general, and I think he mainly talks about this against Fox, but he's like, if you fail to kill Fox before 80%,
Uh
just
huh.
add a minute to the timer.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just kind of the same thing with like all floaties. Like if they're at 120 and they're not dead, it's like the game could last an extra minute and a half without you
Yeah.
taking the stock, and there's not much you can do about it. So it's like the reason back air is so oppressive at high percent is like because you can camp with it. It's not necessarily that you can approach with it, you know? So
Right.
it's like it's if you have him in the corner shielding, he can just shield it, switch to light shield, fall to ledge, and now you have to respect the ledge dash. You have to come back here, and so
Yeah.
it's like he's not like back air is not enough of a direct threat to kill them, and like there's kind of this 50-50 where like I could back air, you're at 150, this kills, but
Mhm.
if you shield, I could like tomahawk grab, and that doesn't kill at 150,
Right.
you know? It's like kind of this annoying mix up where you're like they know that the 50-50 is like weighted, and so they're like just gonna shield the back airs and tank the throws.
Yeah.
And like the throws are good because like if you forward throw here, especially at 150, it's like he has to use his jump, and then you can like play the mix up where you back arm off stage, and that's a kill
Mhm.
and stuff. So yeah, sometimes it's just like probably just grab more if they're at hyper sense, because like you could also just up throw and then they fall and they're afraid of back air, so they double jump and then they fall in there and then you back at them or something, you
Yeah.
know. So
Okay.
it's like yeah, sometimes it's just like the way to get the kill at high percent is like they realize that shield camping is good against Falco, so you just gotta grab them, even though
Yeah.
you don't have like a guaranteed kill confirmed like Sheik does or something. So
Okay. That's
yeah.
pretty similar to what I was doing. I was hoping you would say, "Oh yeah, no, there's this secret, super amazing ledge trap that Falco has," but
Yeah.
I guess not. That's all right.
Unfortunately, this is one of the like not fun matchups where the answer is often just like make it unwinnable for him.
Yeah.
Don't figure out how to win for sure. Like what you could do is stand here and do this, and
Yeah.
like if you're fighting a net play Luigi, he will leave the game. So, and then if you're like playing in tournament, he will just like lose his mind and slowly like lose
Yeah.
hope. So it's like that. The real answer is that this is like this screenshot right here is absurd advantage state against Luigi. This is like
Yeah.
really, really hard for Luigi to get to you because like even if he like ledge dash, power shield, wave dash forwards, and then like shields the next laser and is ready to like do a wave dash forward mix up, and then you do like this, and
Yeah.
then and then and then he's like, oh man. So it's like that's really the like 90-10 aspect of the matchup is kind of the not cool fun part. I
Yeah.
mean, the pressure is also really good because like the other 90-10 aspect of the matchup is around like maybe a little bit like here. Like if ever you land this laser, even on shield, this is like 90-10 because now Luigi's gonna like he has to choose between like shield grab or like forward air at a shield or nair at a shield. And like those really suck against dashback. So
Uh-huh.
you're like here, and then like if he whiffs an aerial, he gets whiff punished in the air. He doesn't get to do his double aerial thing like forward air nair. He just gets hit out of the air, can't CC. So this is one of the ways that you want to like get your big openings and kill him, before 150. Because if he's at like imagine a Luigi at 30 and then he whiffs the forward air here and then you nair him out of the air at
Yeah.
30. Well then this is like a nair, down air or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that could just be a kill. Or it could be even like nair, up tilt, back air, and then you're holding the ledge and you're like, okay, you might get the edge guard here. And the edge guard is also really good. So if ever you get a bear at like 110, like one of the things you got to make sure is like the side B is extremely punishable. So
Mm-hmm.
like if he side B's even way out there, you should actually be willing to like down air him over here. Like this is
Yeah.
a fine place to down air because this is like guaranteed whiff punish sometimes, like on the down air or on the side B. So yeah, it's like there's a few things like that where it's like there probably is a reason why he's alive at 150, and that's like the more interesting question
Gotcha.
than
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
yeah, cool.
So Falco Dittos. Uh,
Yep.
I don't think we've actually done a lesson on Falco Dittos, like or like a full lesson. Um, I think that
Yep,
this
you're
is a
right.
matchup that I've struggled with a lot just in general because I don't know. I feel like knowing that Falco can do like there's no character advantages for Falco against Falco. It's like a weird like even
Yeah,
against Fox. It's like oh there's things I can do as Falco that he can't he can't do or but like he can
yeah,
always just do. You can't actually like win neutral against Falco because he's Falco.
yeah,
So I don't know. Like I just feel forced to play like mix ups more. I think my defense is weirdly bad against Falco because if they're not doing my exact punish flow chart, I like don't expect it and like don't know the right uh, defensive thing to do. Um, and then the third thing that I think will come up a lot is like the platform, the vertical neutral. Uh,
yeah.
I feel like uh, I'm not exactly playing the in a way that can like bait punishable things from the other Falco. Like I feel like maybe I don't understand some of the ways that Falco will try to hit you when you're defending yourself on the platform and how you can punish them.
Yeah,
Sometimes they'll do things that seem like I should have been able to punish it, and I don't, or I don't know how to.
yeah.
So I guess that's like another big gap that I have in this matchup. So yeah, that's just some of my general thoughts.
Okay, one second. I'm writing out a couple things to remember what I want to go through.
Yeah.
Um, so 1, 2, 3, and then last is gonna be punish slash defense. Okay. So here, let me run through a couple things. So it's funny because this is actually a matchup where the no character advantage thing I think is not as big of a deal compared to other Dittos.
Uh
And
huh.
the reason is that Falco is already two characters in that he's Falco with a laser and Falco without a laser.
Uh huh.
So like when you're fighting a Ditto, if one of the Falco has a laser and the other Falco doesn't, it's not really a Ditto anymore. It's actually like a 90-10 matchup for the Falco with the laser. Because like Falco's pretty bad against Falco with a laser. It's
Uh
kind of
huh.
like his ability to defend himself against lasers compared to like Marth, who
Uh
can
huh.
like shield the laser and then nair out a shield, and it's like an early and a late aerial that leads to 0 to death and outranges everything Falco does, and
Yeah.
it's not really whiff punishable. But like Falco doesn't really have that. So if you shield a laser, oftentimes you're like kind of boned if you try to play the mix up. Like you
Mm-hmm.
you almost can never hit the Falco after his own laser. That should be your mindset. Every time you hit the Falco out of their own laser, it's like it's a combination of like cheese slash a hard read slash relying on the Falco to have bad laser mix-ups.
Uh huh.
Like a really common one is like at this range is that white Falco could laser turn on up tilt and it would kill this Falco for doing laser approaching laser, right? So if
Yeah.
I laser approaching laser and he turn around up tilts, I could lose a stock, right? And so white Falco took a stock from my own laser. But laser turn on up tilt or take laser turn on up tilt here is not good
Mm-hmm.
because like this Falco has so much um like agency over like whether or not he even wants to play that mix up. Because like one of the really good options in this matchup is to do something like this. And then
Mm-hmm.
like that Falco runs out of options real quick. Like if you like turn on up tilt, turn on up tilt, turn on up, oh fuck, and then you just like run a grab or like down air or
Yeah.
something. So it's like at that point it's like really hard. It's also a matchup where the dash back is really good, similar to Luigi. So if
Yeah.
I dash back at this range, if he just down airs out of shield or back airs out of shield, like it's pretty common for Falcos to like dash back shield, back air out of shield. So if you like dash back here and they whiff a down air or back air, you can actually whiff punish Falco on reaction in a way that you can't really do to other characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I just the tricky thing kind of it's like if you play too much of the Marth matchup and get really good at it,
Uh
you're
huh.
gonna train yourself to do dash back, dash and short hop and whiff punish like a forward air. Like that, right? Like this
Yeah.
is the timing that is good against Marth. That timing just runs into Falco's defense, like it runs into down air and back air. So you have
Mm-hmm.
to dash dance like a little longer in this matchup. So it's like maybe two and then kill him or something. Because you have to like see the aerial and then wait it out and then punish it. Because like Marth forward air is only out for like 3 frames, but like down air and back air are out forever. But they're way more punishable. Like they don't like back air auto cancels, but like the he's like punishable at the end of it and stuff. So he's just like it's like a long reactable animation and then he's like punishable. So you can just go in. Even if you don't get the true punish, you can like approaching laser or approaching late aerial. And then Falco is also really bad out of shield against Falco. So
Yeah.
like Falco, so you can go from like laser to a better laser to shield pressure, and that should eventually be an overwhelming advantage. And then the Falco like gets destroyed,
Yeah.
because like Falco is bad at defending against Falco, so bad that like he almost has to instead escape Falco all the time. So
Right.
like what Falco is good at is escaping Falco with pressure. So it's like a laser at this range, red Falco essentially cannot stop white Falco from doing this or the like. Wow, is my dash back not this? Yeah. So if he takes laser here and just dash back wavelengths here, there is no mix up. You can't hard call this out, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no hard read that stops Falco from dashing back and going vertical. Even if like what I do sometimes in this matchup, you shield a laser and you just hold up on the C stick and this buffers a full hop like frame perfectly. And there's like nothing you can do to stop that.
Right.
Because like once he's up here, you're like, there's no dash back, dash in late aerial that like takes a stock here, you know? And like when they full hop, they can full hop waveland, they can full hop waveland here, they can full hop down air, they can full hop double jump, go back to ledge, ledge dash, they can full, like
Yeah.
down air here. Like there's just the full hop, like I'm a really firm believer that like the theory of this matchup is that like this is 90-10 for the red Falco. Therefore, it shouldn't really happen. Like both players should realize that this is 90-10 for the Falco. And like it
Yeah.
shouldn't happen, because it's just like not playable for the like if you try to win this, it's just kind of cheap. Now, that being said, we live in the real world. So like
Yeah.
sometimes you land this laser, you gotta recognize when they're not full hopping every single time, but you should almost expect them and like desire them to full hop every time. Because it's like what are they doing trying to hit me?
Yeah.
Like the fools, Like
Yeah.
it's kind of annoying because this matchup does get annoying when you laser, they full hop, they go to platform, and then you're like, ah, fuck, Like
Yeah.
the way I like to describe it is like, let's say Red Falco hits White Falco with a laser here, and he goes here. Well, I actually think this position favors White Falco, which is the other weird thing about this matchup.
Interesting.
Because like I'm sure you've had this position as Red Falco over here against Sheik and it's or Marth even.
Yeah.
And it's just like annoying. You can't
Yeah.
like you have to respect runoff forward air, and then also you can't like get here and shine. You're too far away, and Falco's too slow, right? So you're like Falco's not very good at threatening over there. They're not just gonna fall into your laser, and if you're just spamming lasers, they can short hop at you and hit you. So you have to like stop lasering to protect yourself. And then there's like this weird area right here where like runoff down air is annoying. But Falco has this additional really annoying option, which is drop down laser.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't even wait outside of range like you would against Marth. It's like if you wait, he will run off laser. If you wait too passively, he's gonna run off laser, and then he like this laser's even more fucked. He has center stage and he's right next to you, and you're about to die. And if you try to like give even more space, he's gonna do this laser, and then he's cornered you all the way, and you die. So like his threat range is infinite from here. There's nowhere to run on the ground. No matter where you stand, he's like one beat away from having an unwinnable mix-up. 90-10, you're about to lose.
Yeah.
So like what I like to say is you can't really stay on the ground here. It's like this is just not really worth playing. So if you have like time, like if you just saw him go to platform, you kind of called out, you're already here, then you can play a mix up. Like you can jump shine or short hop up air or something. This is like a fine position, but this right here is like not fine. Like you just
Okay.
it's too late. Yeah,
I
yeah.
see what you're saying. I think that what we're gonna find I struggle with, I think in these replays as well, is like if I get in that second position you just said, say I am White Falco here, like I'll do
Yep.
this try to escape thing, and then they will try
Yeah.
to pressure me, and I feel like I lose that more than I should
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I just don't know. I'm not very good at defending myself in that situation, even though
Yeah.
I like in theory know that I should be able to.
Yeah. The main two options are shield drop shine. This is like the Omega.
Yeah.
This is the best shield drop option in the game. It's like a frame two kill move at 0%. It's
Right.
like frame two out of shield is like absurd. It's faster than Fox Shine Under Shield, and that's absurd. And also, it's like arguably better because it kills in one hit. So it's like really hard to land on you ever. The threat of Shield Drop Shine should be enough to like make them hesitate. Like they have to kind of like
Yeah.
take their time a bit more. And then this often opens up Shield Drop Laser. So if you have Shield Drop Laser down, it's like they hesitate, you get Shield Drop Laser out, and then you get pressure. So, and then if they try to go too hard, you have Shield Drop Shine.
Yeah.
So, and then if they try to like, there's other ways that they might try to space a move or something.
Yeah.
Down
That's
air
what
out of
I'm
shield
running
is
into.
also quite good at defending yourself over here.
Mm.
Where it's just like kind of like imagine he's just spamming down air. Like you have to like walk to here, turn around, and then full hop air or something. Like it's
Yeah.
just like you can't just like like Fox can kind of full hop to here, but Falcon's full hop goes too high and his short hop goes too low. So it's like it's just this in between problem that he has. So what I like to do as Red Falco is play it like this. I call this the tube. Like you control
Yeah.
this position, and then from here you're controlling positions like this and stuff, right? But if you're just trying to protect yourself from grounded Falco, like this is really good. And then also if they're just running at you, you might be defending yourself too much. You might need to do something like this where you boom, boom, and just hit them for coming in. Or that can even be done in one motion. Like an option that I really like, let's set up the recording real quick. Like let's do like that, and then let's make him. So you can do something like this, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's like this is like I often say that like you want to space around the edges of the platform in this matchup because like this option I'm doing, Falco can't do it without the platform, right? Like he needs a platform to unlock this air dash. So
Yeah.
it's like he gets a float cancel, you know, like you can instant double jump cancel or something. So it's like without this is a really hard option to like stop the Falco from just pushing into you. But because you have a platform to help you, it's like this is now really good. And if the Falco like is scared of this and he's like wants to respect this, so he might like laser. Whoops, he might like. Oh, that's why he's recorded still. He might do something like this and just shoot two lasers and not go in because he's like, ah, shit, I die. Well, this is actually still a good option because you have this option.
Right.
So it's like the platform really like is the entire game because it's like it's just it's so hard to fight Falco on a platform, and then Falco can anytime he gets hit by a laser, go to platform, and then he becomes the winning Falco, and it's suddenly he's the one with the laser. And now like red Falco should go to platform,
Yeah. Okay.
like
Okay.
uh, yeah. So I often say that it's like kind of a seesaw where it's like one Falco like whoops, I'm going to one Falco over here like lands a laser, white Falco goes to platform, white Falco comes down with laser, you leave, and then you come down with the laser, then he leaves, and then you kind of go back and forth like this. This is like an extremely high skill cap way to play the game.
Yeah.
Because like what generally happens is like if you try to play this seesaw, somebody fucks up on like the second iteration and then you land a shine and you kill him, you know?
Right.
So it's like extremely satisfying to like know that like what often happens when I play this way against most Falcos is that they land a laser and nothing ever happens. I land a laser and they die immediately.
Uh-huh.
You know? So it's like if you can get really good at neutralizing their lasers, and then if ever I land a laser at this range, I immediately full approaching laser. And if they didn't escape the platform, it's too late. This laser is overwhelming. There's no escape anymore. They have to hold a mix up, you know?
Mm.
So it's like of this laser, I might dash JC Shine. So it's
Yeah.
like this mix up is really, really good. And then this like if every time I get here they down air out a shield or something, well then this mix up is really, really good. Both of those kill them if I'm correct. And they are not
Right.
that risky, you know? And then of course like you also can laser grab or something. Although I will say I don't like laser grab in this matchup because spot dodge shine kills you at 0, you know?
Right. Right.
So it's like and you already have overwhelming pressure. So it's like fine. So oftentimes though, shield pressure is it's kind of similar to what I was saying with laser, where like this is so overwhelming it shouldn't really happen very much. Because like if you shine a shield or you late aerial a shield, the pressure is so overwhelming that they should roll. So like your pressure should almost always be reading a roll. So you
Uh-huh.
should actually like do this and then like dash back to not pressure and wait for the roll or something. And like you kind of have to find the like the sweet spot of like the set that you're playing to be like, am I covering roll too much or not enough? Because like his roll is good. It's like a long range roll, you know, and roll
Yeah.
is like good and gets you out of shield pressure. So it's like it's most of what he has though, because his shine out of shield is like slow enough to where it kind of loses to late aerial double shine and like he can be spaced around and stuff. So he's not like good enough at defending himself out of shield, but his main out of shield options are roll and full hop. So it's like if he like shields a laser and full hops, or if he shields a laser, rolls full hops, there's not much stopping him. Sometimes like he can roll and then just full hop waveline here and then drop down laser and then he has control again. So yeah, that's like a lot of how I think that like the structure of the matchup should look is that like you basically if one Falco goes to platform, you both have to play on platforms. So you may as well be the one that goes there first. Because like if you're just playing on the ground, hoping your opponent doesn't go to platforms, it's kind of like playing the Sheik Ditto and like not learning the chain grab and hoping that everyone you ever play gentlemen's to know chain grabs, you know?
Right.
It's like hoping that every Falco gentleman's to like not playing on platforms a lot and platform camping. And like it's just I wouldn't even say camping, but just platform play, you know, like a
Right.
lot of vertical play is the game because like once you're here, it like if this Falco is like here, it's like I mean, this position is funny because it's round start of every single game. And whoever drops down laser first is losing. So it's like you can drop down laser and the best answer is slightly delayed drop down laser. You
Yeah.
know? So it's like kind of hard to like recognize what you want to do. So oftentimes what I do is I actually do drop down laser instantly. But then if they do like any sort of delayed drop down laser, I will like shield immediately full hop and now we're playing the platform immediately, right? So
Okay.
it's like, but if they drop down laser also, then we might trade lasers, and then
Right.
that's a whole another thing. So
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then lastly, you mentioned like fighting on platform versus fighting on platforms, where like what how are you like baiting something or something. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that like I kind of think of it as like it is kind of a horizontal game being played very up and down. So you're still trying to push him to the corner loosely, but you just have to like hold all this space on your way to pushing him over there. So like this, right? So it's like eventually you corner him, but like from this position, you're kind of like trying to get to here or here. It's all the same. You're trying to like move yourself horizontally towards him, but like using the platforms to get there. You can always go on the ground, but the moment a laser happens, you have to leave the ground. So it's like feel free to go on the ground whenever you want, just knowing that you have to leave if a laser comes out. But if no laser comes out, you can like drop down laser and then approaching laser, or just like even run forward if they're like on the platform. You can like just try, you know? And
Yeah.
then sometimes you get here and you're like, okay, I actually can't really progress past this point. Let's move up to here and then see if we can from here attack to here, or is he gonna drop down? What's he gonna do? You have to like watch a little bit because like Falco has infinite options for how to play the map. Like he can go like there's no clear best spot on the stage to stand a lot of the times. So you can't just like hard read that he's going to go to center. Like Peach is always going to try to get here, exactly. But
Hmm.
Falco doesn't necessarily win here. Like if
Right.
Falco's just here in center, then he just loses to drop down laser, run off laser. Even like drop down air from the top platform is like that kind of wins. So it's like you can up tilt this, but it's like I'm sure you've played against someone who's like, eh,
Yeah.
and then you miss an up tilt and you die. It's just that that feels bad, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you kind of have to like move around a lot. Like be ready to switch from like side versus ground, and then like you drop down to ground versus ground, and he switches to ground versus top, and then side versus top, and then the side. You know, like every permutation of like how both Falcos could be standing. Like they could be here and here, here and here, you know. So you have to have like at least some loose plan of where like what you could do on every single one of those.
Okay.
A lot of times, like your ultimate goal is to do a drop down laser and then use that laser to land a close laser to get you the overwhelming mix up and kill him. And then if they're not playing on the ground, therefore not giving you that laser ever, your goal is probably to hit like two like you either need a shine, like jump shine or shield drop shine. So that means you're threatening that like from here, you're threatening only the left side of this top platform with jump shine. You're not really
Hmm.
threatening anything else because only shine matters, right?
Yeah.
And then the other thing you're threatening is shield drop shine. So that's like you can move to here, shield, and just check real quick. Are you giving it to me? No? Okay, down air, let's move to here, you know, or something like that. So you're kind of
Gotcha.
always checking for jump shine and shield drop shine. And both are like pretty low commitment. And if they're just only using bear, they're gonna win the like hitbox versus hitbox war, but you can tank some bears, you know?
Hmm.
So the other way to play this matchup is to bear until they're at knockdown percent, and then you have bear and down air to like add
Right.
to your repertoire, you know? Yeah. So it's like, but a lot of times, like at higher level, the Ditto is more played for the shine than it is for like the two stray bears into knockdown percent into down air or something.
Yeah.
Like it will happen sometimes, but like it's sometimes you eat two bears, you eat a third bear, then you land a random stray shine, you zero to death them, and you're actually ahead, even though you lost neutral three times at the start, you know? So it's like the shine is just too powerful. So like even the platform game, you got to be like, can I find a shield drop shine or a
Yeah.
jump shine? Yeah, or like you can bait them by like you shield drop, jump shine, you know, because like
Uh-huh.
if they're gonna come in from above, you get out of the way and then you jump shine they're landing on top of you or
Gotcha.
something.
For
Yeah.
when you're kind of like checking for shield drop shines and trying to find those, is that like about kind of changing your position to like where they might not expect? Because like at my level, I see a lot of Falcos are going to try to challenge that platform movement by trying to do an aerial at you, but not the one that would just like get obviously shield drop shined if you stayed exactly where you were, right? Like they
Yeah.
won't give you that one, but they'll give you
Yeah.
like they'll still put an aerial that if you were shielding somewhere could be shield drop shined, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so one thing I like to say too is that you should only shield for 15 frames at a time max because
Uh-huh.
that's about reaction time. So one thing that'll happen is that like if ever you're shielding for more than 15 frames, you will never get the shield drop shine.
Yeah.
But if you like go here, shield, okay, we're gone, it didn't happen. Here, okay, it didn't happen. Here, you know, it's like
Uh-huh.
it's kind of like the more you move around, the more you're like you move here, and he's gonna try to be like, I can cut him off, I can get there before he gets there. But he's wrong by one frame. Your shield comes out, shield drop shine, and then he dies. You know,
Yeah. Okay, I
so
see. Yeah.
you're kind of trying to like outmaneuver him and like get there first, get your shield up, and then kill him instantly. The only exception to that is like you can get the shield drop shine if you hold shields forever on last stock situation, but that's like it's just cheese. But it does work in the same way that like people hit Yoshi's shield because they have to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, generally speaking, you're right that like they won't just give you the shield drop shine, but it's then you start being like, what are they giving up by not giving me the shield drop shine? Because if they're not jumping into me with an aerial, that means I don't have to shield. I might have more freedom than I think because they have to respect the fact that like I have this frame two out of shield instant kill move, which means if they respect that, I actually can just waveland, skip it, go right back to laser, or I can skip it, short hop at them. And if you short hop at them from here, it's like you can turn around laser if they try to run forward, or you can short hop down air, or you can short hop laser forward. Like your mix ups are like all the way across the stage. So it's like if they're not putting pressure on you instantly, you probably have freedom to do something productive. And if they are putting pressure, it might just be you got to take the shield drop shine or just get out of the way or something, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of times it's like they do have to give something up. Like they can't both be pressuring you nonstop and be completely immune to shield drop shine. Especially if you think about it in the context of like they need to hit a shine. Like nothing else matters, you know. So like if they're hitting you with straight aerial and they're like, oh, they didn't give me the shield drop shine. They got 12%. It's like, okay, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Like you'll get the shine eventually, you know, or something like that. So just try not to panic and let it snowball until like a bigger advantage when you get like straight aerial, straight aerial shine, and then you suddenly combo, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah. So I think that's most of it for punish and defense. I think it'll kind of come down to like when we're watching,
Right.
'cause it's just kind of there's a lot there. So
Yeah.
a lot of times it's like just finding the critical mix up where like sometimes it's just DI every shine. Like if you
Uh-huh.
miss a DI in one shine, sometimes you make the rest of the combo really easy on them.
Sure. Yeah. I'm blue Falco, by the way. Oh, you can see that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh nice. You went for the fancy punish. I probably would have just forward thrown here.
Uh-huh.
So like your punish probably is optimal if you get the run off shine waveland back on. Although you didn't waveland back on, but like
I
you
think I
probably get the
tried.
punish
Yeah.
anyways with this. Yeah, yeah. Because like, but I I think that this matchup is one where like you want to kill them like around 40 to 50 most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's not really a matchup that's about damage. It's like the moment you hit a shine, like you want to ask yourself, like, which side am I gonna kill him on? Like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be thinking about like the finisher of this combo. Because like if you shine him again here, he could DI to the top platform and then it's like kind of annoying. So sometimes you just actually just want like this might not be that good of a punish because like a shine at zero where he gets to tech here, and if he like if I were him, I would just tech to center every time here. I think it's like pretty hard for Falco to kill you at zero from this shine, and then
Mm-hmm.
you tech to the top platform if he shines, and then he gets a combo and he has to find a finish on the top platform, which is not a good. So yeah, I would say generally the starting point for just punish and defense is just like kind of note which side the punish is going to end on, and really try to avoid the combo finisher because that's just like where the combo like always kills, you know.
Right.
Yeah, this is an example of like the more comfortable you get with the Ditto, the more this is a position where you won't feel like you need to grab because like you're actually in such a good spot here that like I think oftentimes we grab because it's like very reversal proof, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you can probably dash jump shine here or like backflip back air or down air or something. You can even just dash back, like just do one foxtrot back and just watch him for a bit. And he's gonna roll. Like I don't know what he's gonna do, but like he's not or he's not gonna dash forward down air here, you know?
Right.
He's gonna like he might steal a turn and laser, and if you just dash back and he lasers you, you could like full hop and get out of there. So it's like this is what I mean by like just laser and then just kind of like watch him because like the laser is so good that the Falco's probably not going to do anything productive and half the time he's going to kill himself. Like if you
Right.
just laser and just ask him if he's picking rock paper or scissors, you know?
Yeah.
Because like that's where like the big punishes like have to come from. So
Gotcha.
yeah, similar thing with laser up tilt. So laser up tilt is the same like laser into like essentially you would like to not even guess yet. You want to like land this laser. I mean, this counts as landing a laser. Like he doesn't know,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So it's like you land this laser and you actually want to just like observe him. One thing I like to a phrase I tell myself in the Ditto to like bring me back if I'm starting to like struggle or something is I say land a laser and then protect myself. So instead of like land a laser and then kill him, just land a laser and then protect yourself. Because like you can probably protect yourself at around here. It's like if like I fight some cheesy Falco sometimes and they'll do take laser forward smash over here or something, or they'll do
Uh-huh.
shield laser down out of shield or something like that. But like if I just laser protect myself, like I could even dash back shield. And if they forward smash or down out of shield, they just die. So it's
Right.
Like the advantage state that you get means that you don't really have to do that much now because Falco's options out of shield are just like kind of bad. Like he can psycho commit, like he could wave dash forward shine or something, but like then you start to get information, be like, okay, he's actually taking big risks to try to play the defense. So now I can go back to just doing the level one laser down arrow here, laser dash JC shine, laser up tilt or something. But I don't like basically playing a big risk on my offense. Like the up tilt loses to shield essentially. There's a chance that he just holds shield down instead of shield, and then
Hmm.
you're dying. So no. Like it, I mean, it was hard. It would be hard for him to get the punish out of shield, but yeah. So,
Yeah, gotcha.
oh, unlucky. Let me see.
Yeah, I think I didn't actually react on this tech chase. And
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that's fine. Let me see if there's an easier way to. Just kind of hard.
yeah.
Let me see if you can't even really hit him here. This is another one. Like you would like your combos not to go to the top platform if possible. So obviously this was just one shine, you know, so it wasn't
Yeah.
really up to you. But
Right.
like this is another one where like you might just want to shine, and then like even if you just take a bear here, it's like fine because this is not that good a punish basically. Like you really
Right.
want essentially you want the dream openings are always going to be off a laser. So like if it's like a shine that you landed and it wasn't off a laser, it's like you need to then convert that into a good shine or something because it's like not that easy to punish.
Gotcha.
Ow.
Choose them back.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a good example where like you need to end the combo like here. Like
Hmm.
you might want to just down air forward smash, down air down smash. You do dash attack, which might be fine, but now you must end the combo here, which is probably just back air. Although I'm not even sure you had time. So
At
the
this
dash
point,
attack probably was just wrong, is like what
yeah.
that comes down to. Because like the have I ever talked to you about what I call the 60 or the 40, 60, 80 rule?
No.
So this is something where it's you want to end all your combos at either 40, 60, or 80%. And
Okay.
essentially it's like um like 40% is like really good combo finishers. And then like 80% it's like whoops, 80% and at all costs. So it's like you really don't want to combo past 80% ever. It's like actively bad to do so, basically. With very few exceptions. Like you will get clips where you combo them to like 120 and then it would shine up B at the top or something, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like that can happen sometimes. But generally speaking, once I reach 80% in a Falco combo, I feel like I've dodged the bullet and like it's eventually going to end with a back air that's too high up, and then I'm just going to get to the side B to ledge for free, and they can't stop me, you know?
Uh-huh.
So it's like you would like the combo like mix up to happen at 40 or 60 or 80, and then like 40 tends to be the ones where like if they're in the corner, you can end the combo with like any like forward smash or down smash or something.
Hmm.
And then 60 is like if they're like at 20, you don't really want to end the combo because like even a down smash won't kill them, and then they're just gonna get to go to ledge for free, you know? So it's like okay, I need to get combo them at least to 40. But then let's say they're over here at 40. Well then okay, I don't really want to end the combo because a combo finisher is not strong enough over here. The combo finisher needs them to be in the corner. So I'll keep the combo going to try to get them to 60. And if they DI to the right and then they're over here at 60, you end the combo. Because at 60, it's like now you can down air them off stage or back air, down air, or forward smash or something, you know? So
Yeah.
it's like 40, 60, 80 is a good like rule of thumb that you just tell yourself like at this point, it's like, oh shit, it's like dire. Like we must end the combo. Even if it's just a back air, you need to end the combo. Like if
Right.
like if you back air him off stage here, it's one of the better combo finishers you can get here. So like when you down air here, if you just short hop back air, you kill him a solid percent of the time here.
Yeah.
Because like it's easier to kill him off just a short hop back air that it DIs correctly. It's easier, like that's a better combo finisher than like dash attack, shine, down into the top platform, up tilt, and then you backer him up there at 130. That's actually a worse combo finisher
Yeah.
because like backer him at 130 up there is worse than backer him at 90 down here. So
Yeah.
it's like this just I mean the easiest answer is just forward smash here. It's kind of hard to recognize because you got to react to the DI. But yeah, I would probably worst case scenario just back air this, and then I would like
Gotcha.
back air, short hop laser, run off double laser, laser laser laser, grab the ledge, and then like that's probably a kill most of the time, you know?
Yeah. Well, my question in that spot actually, off that down air, is like I think what happened was I wasn't sure if he was gonna floor hug that or go
Yeah, that's
other
true.
trajectory,
Yeah.
right? So I think this was like, oh, he didn't floor hug, dash attack. I don't know what else I can get. Like I think that's like
Yeah.
what I did. I'm not really sure what I should be like. If there's
This is
coverage
one of
I
the
can do.
this is one of those like curse of the intellectual Falcos because a lot of worse Falcos would just down their forward smash here every time without even
Uh-huh.
thinking about floor hug. And like it would be tilting for you to see that and just be like, was he even thinking about floor hug?
Uh-huh.
And it just like sometimes you just gotta let it rip here because it's like this is definitely one of those things where like on being on the receiving end of Falco, like sometimes you just get down and you're like, oh shit, what the fuck, and you weren't floor hugging, you know? So it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of hard to floor hug every single one. And then like if he does floor hug it, it's like, are you gonna try to reaction tech chase off of it, or are you gonna down or down smash and try to like read miss tech, or are you gonna read the tech? You know, like it gets
Yeah.
too complicated too fast when like what if like down air forward smash kills 77% of the time? You know,
Yeah.
like why are we overcomplicating it kind of situation? So also this is maybe a spot where like when you get him to 74, like this is one of those fiction like add a minute to the timer situations because like
Mm.
your combo starters aren't that good, kind of for the reason that you just described. Like what I like to tell people to play for only bear for the rest of the stock, and he will die at 150, and that would be fine.
Oh. So don't even
So
do
it's
the
like
dare, do the bear in
yeah,
that. Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could just bear him for like structure your offense over here with like back air and shield drop back air and auto cancel back air and late back air and full hop back air. Like
Yeah.
this whole area should just be like filled with bears and he should just run into a back air eventually is kind of how I think of it. Um, and then especially like cornered opponent, like your combo starter can be your combo finisher at 80% because like one back air is a good combo. Like if you just back air him here and it's a one hit combo, that's a good combo. It might just kill, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like getting down air to back air is just a back air with 12 more percent. And we don't really care about 12% right now,
Yeah.
you know? Like we just care about getting him off stage and then go like you just need to give yourself like 3 edge guard attempts and you'll get one of them is basically what like what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
So or you need to get lucky in like forward smash or something. But like
Yeah.
yeah, generally speaking, it's like you're right that there is a concern, but if you are gonna down air, probably just double down on the gamble and just guess and kill him or
Yeah.
something. But yeah, there's maybe a chance that you can like Omega react and just like kill him. But
I
yeah,
think I can react to whether a floor hug happened, but you can see then I'm
yeah,
late that it didn't happen. I'm like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's
So I don't
possible
know.
too that like if you just down air and then take like a slight breather, because like I don't know if you dashed preemptively or if you recognize and then dashed.
Yeah.
But if you're just standing there, it might be an easier reaction to just forward smash, like just
Right.
react and with the C stick instead of the dash. So maybe something like that.
Sure.
This is one like kind of breaking one of the rules where it's like if ever you land a laser and you might just not have known that this
Yeah.
laser was going to hit, but if you land a laser, never leave. Like he's the one that has to leave now.
Yeah.
So it's like you land a laser, you should turn this laser into an approaching laser or just a run forward mix up right now. Like you're almost threatening late aerial or running shine right now and he
Mm-hmm.
like us jump away and die. So when you like give up the pressure here, the other thing I like to say about the well Falco in general, but it's like very true in the Ditto, is that you should try to never complete a full hop or a double jump. So it's like if you go up, you should wave land. So like when you full hop, you should pick which platform you're gonna wave land on, which is why like you should structure your like spacing around the platform. So like right now when I have him here, I would be saying that I have this zone controlled right now. So like I wouldn't really full hop up to here because like I already have this zone control. So I might waveland to here and then drop down laser, or waveland to here, run off, turn around laser, run up to here, and then run off shield drop down air. But like I'm probably not going up here because like this zone is mine right now, and that's like where I'm gonna full hop. If ever I go vertical, it's gonna be here. It's basically
I
how I
see.
think of it. So I have a 1 second, I have a quick image.
Because you're like trying to advance your stage control, and you're saying go to top platform is like net zero on stage control. So
Yeah,
like,
because essentially, like you kind of have him when, like, I mean, especially here, but like
yeah.
again, we don't have to know that this laser was gonna hit. Even if you didn't know this laser was, like, if even if I took a laser, like, let's say this missed and then I lost the laser war and I took a laser, I would full hop to here, and then I would
Uh-huh.
like waveland shield, look for a shield drop shine, wave dash off, turn around laser or something, you know, like I'm playing around here. But yeah, this image kind of like shows what I mean, where it's like these are the zones, and then these are the edges that Falco likes playing on. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
the point fives are like where you're playing, and like you're trying to progress the game by going like you start ready go, and you're over here, and you definitely have control of this, and they have control of this. And in order to like cross three and take control of this, it's like not free. You know, they have to like
Yeah.
almost make a mistake. And then if you get to here and you take control of this, and they're to the right, then it's like, oh, okay, now you have really good pressure. But don't rush to here because then they can just run under you or roll, and then you've given it up. So like you get to here, and then you do run off, turn around, laser, 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 run up waveline, drop down down air, laser, laser, and then you get to here, and now this waveline off to the back air is like overwhelming, and now you have real corner pressure mix that like kills them. You know,
Yeah.
so it's still like kind of similar on Battlefield where like you try if you ignore the top platform, it's the same thing. And then the top platform just makes it easier to traverse from here to here, right? Because like part of what makes Pokemon Stadium weird in this matchup is that like you can't traverse
Yeah.
like three. It's like really hard. But on this stage, you can always just go to top platform, traverse, and now you're threatening a runoff option, which is really good. So it's like, yeah, generally that's how I think of like how you're progressing the stage control, like you mentioned. Yeah. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can see how he just ran
Yeah.
and like and it's just kind of belligerent, especially from Falco, because like foxes kind of do this, and you're like,
Yeah.
ah, darn, he's so fast, but he just like trotted across, and then you're like, oh man, and then I mean that's also a cheesy option, but
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I think with the edge guard, especially at higher percents, over here, you should shoot at least 3 to 4 lasers before grabbing the ledge.
Okay.
So yeah, so you just shot one and then went for it, which might be okay, but like, especially on Battlefield, I'm probably down to like never grab the ledge and just try to down smash him.
I see.
Because
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
sweet spotting on Battlefield is probably not happening. I'm not even sure it's possible at this spacing, to be honest. I think he needs to shorten mix up. So like when you forward throw him at 100, I think he's like, it's almost checkmate over here. Like if you just laser and then just keep lasering nonstop, and if ever he tries to side B below your laser, on reaction, you can down smash it.
Right.
And the only time you'd grab the ledge is you laser, and then you see an up B below it. And you can like accidentally shoot one too many lasers, turn around, wave dash back to ledge, and now you have
Yeah.
him. So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good SDI, nice. Okay, that was not bad. This I feel like is what you're talking about with like the
Yeah.
getting kind of stuck. So definitely invincibility's fucked up.
Yeah.
What you don't want to do is like um Falco always like he plays best with like a zoomed out wide lens that looks at the whole stage. It's kind of like how I think about it. You don't
Hmm.
want to get trapped in a small box like this where you're only using this or only using like only using this part of the stage. Like Peach can play in a box of this size right here. Like Armada's made an entire career about this box right here.
Right.
He can outplay a top 10 player in the world with just this.
Yeah.
Like same with like Marth and stuff. And like Falco can't. Falco like needs to have access to like 3 platforms over here to really feel like he's good. So like I would probably like err towards like I think you were just a little bit addicted to like the teeter over here because
Yeah.
like
So one thing I
like you
think is
just
that I can get this side B edge cancel is like something I could possibly do on the
oh
hop.
yeah
So that's like why I like to do that backflip there.
yeah I see
But
that's not bad.
but
That
then
was
I
like the
didn't do
ginger
it.
video that
I
he
didn't do it twice in a row. I try to do some of that ginger stuff.
Yeah. So like my take is always that like level one is to light shield on this side of the platform around here.
Uh-huh.
Um, I have wait, let me see if I have a funny clip that I need to see where I saved it. Uh, here. I bet I know where it is. Oh, fuck, where did I put this? Oh wait, it might be under defense. Uh, Too many clips. Okay, I'll search on the screen so you can see. Stage specific? No, it wouldn't be stage. I thought I would put it under neutral, but
Is it like a invincibility surviving like shield thing?
yeah. Basically, what I do is I just light shield, and then the only thing they can hit you is grab.
Hmm.
So like when they arrive around here, and I'm just sitting in light shield, they're gonna waveline grab, and I just spot dodge it. And it like sometimes I shield drop, sometimes like the normal thing is to shield drop. So like sometimes people will get here and then they waveline drop down air, and if I
Yeah.
spot dodge, I don't get hit by that.
Yeah, I agree.
So and then I can spot dodge and then full hop, and then from a full hop from here is like better than your full hop from here because it's way easier to just drift in and land here or drift out and land here or like it's like
Yeah.
the cone is just like covers more stage and it's harder to cover and you have double jump over here still, so it's like I kind of feel like you kind of run out of options pretty quick here. At least you didn't use your jump. I think that's really good because like you're pretty disciplined here to be like you could double jump out of fear here, but you
Right.
didn't, and he didn't hit you for it, and now you fall all the way down to the ground. It's just that Falco's really bad here, so
Right.
you like you almost have to just full hop again now. I would probably full hop Waveland to here, or I would just try to laser, or I would just go to ledge. Like you're just in the worst spot right now.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you just try to run out, and again, Falco's kind of bad at just running out because he's slow.
Right.
So
I think I
yeah,
technically could have like gotten a crouch cancel shine on that dare, but I was just late on it.
yeah, at 7 you can probably still get it. Yeah, yeah, you could. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it very small windows, like 2 frame or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You also maybe could have just gone for pressure. Like, you maybe can just jump shine. Like, actually, you could have true punish this up tilt, but that would have
Oh
been
yeah.
psychotic, But you could
Yeah.
just jump shine this and play the mix up. The mix up is basically jump shine, waveland shine. That's the level 1 that everyone shield drop shines nowadays. So
Yeah.
the level 2 is just jump shine, double jump, and then they whiff a shield drop shine, and then you fall on their head with the down air.
I
That's
see.
pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a good example of Falco trying to defend himself from Falco. So like
Right.
once you wake up here, you're like, oh fuck, crouch, tiny 1 frame shine that has no
Yeah.
hitbox. Oh shit, shit, shield. Oh god, he hit my shield. Do I try to? Oh fuck, frame 21 laser out of shield is not good.
Yeah.
So it's just like really hard to defend yourself, and so it's like what you probably could have done is like when the moment you wake up here, I would probably buffer full hop or roll left every time. Just
Gotcha.
do not fight here. Only fight off your own laser, basically.
Yeah.
So this is like you are definitely the 90-10 matchup. This is the 90, this is the 10 right now. He's
Yeah.
playing good Falco, you're playing bad Falco. So it's like, ah, this is a bad matchup. Let me get out of here and become good Falco and then come back.
Gotcha.
Actually, same thing again. So this is probably a good segue to like defense because like basically what you want to do in defense is just escape. Like it's never reversal,
Mhm.
even though this matchup feels like it's all reversal sometimes
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the reversals are so strong. Like if ever you do land a spot dot shine, it's a whole stock,
Yeah.
But like fishing for the reversal it feels
That's
bad. It feels like
that's
you're
the
just like
weird
hoping.
thing, cause like so many Falcos I lose to that I guess they're just better than me and they're winning the 10-90 matchup. Cause like they'll
Yeah,
just make their
literally.
living like
Yeah.
be like, oh, you're gonna come in with a laser and I'm gonna get a shine
Yep.
somehow. Like,
Yep.
and I was like, oh, I need to learn how to do that, but
Yeah.
apparently not.
This matchup for a long time is just the by far the most valuable thing to work on is punish game, and then like neutral game almost doesn't matter at all because like you're both landing 4 random shines per game, and if you
Yeah.
just kill them, if you land 4 shines, you'll win. And then like this like idealistic like we only win off our own lasers sort of Falco neutral doesn't really happen until like really high level. So
Uh-huh.
like basically like you can keep trying for it, but like it is I think the defensive side of it is a little bit better to like start playing early. Basically like it's better to not fish for reversal and then just hard play around reversals?
Hmm.
And then like cuz like I think on offense like you don't have to win off your laser every time, but you have to not get reversaled. So it's like just try to like that's why I mentioned like land a good laser and then defend yourself? Like
Uh-huh.
you don't have to figure out the offense that much because like you said, they're all goblins who are trying to kill you off your
Yeah.
laser. So like so like instead of trying to figure out the perfect offensive sequence, just laser and then watch what they do to try to kill you. Because like when you tell yourself land a laser and then protect myself, it's actually pretty easy to protect yourself. Because like they just kind of are at such frame disadvantage that if your only goal is to not get hit, it's pretty easy to not get hit. It's hard to like try to hit them and not get hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you just take away that pressure, like if you're telling yourself, okay, I'm not going to try to hit him, and then he rolls into you, and you're like, oh, I guess I'll take the 0 to death. I don't know
Yeah.
why he did that. And you laser, you're not going to try to hit him, and then he just whiffs a forward smash. You're like, oh. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess I'll hit him. I wasn't trying to hit him, but I'll take the free hit. And you realize that, like, most Falcos are giving you free hits if you watch them. And so you don't really have to figure out the offense because the offense is like, it could be hard? Like if you're
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to turn your laser into shield pressure into a hit and like you're trying to account for everything, it's like kind of too much. So sometimes it's
Yeah.
just like, okay, let's protect ourselves from the swingy, greedy things?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh, yeah, this matchup's also mashy sometimes. Like over here, you
Hmm.
should mash shine and then you would
Right.
get a shine and then land cancel shine. Yeah. Like sometimes the defense in this matchup is knowing what to mash.
Yeah.
Like, are you supposed to mash CC Shine or CC down tilt or something? And like, yeah, yeah, his combo turned into your Shine, and then yeah, this is like a common like his combo gets reversaled, and then your combo gets reversaled. It's just like this is why it's like punish game is so much more important than everything else I'm saying because it's like
Yeah.
you just have to figure out how to. And again, it's like okay, so a couple things. Let's see the easiest way to convert this without a reversal. Okay, so you did land Shine. And then let's say you're mashing Shine. This is going to be really hard to wave dash out of because you're like
Right.
mashing Shine. So you probably just short hop out of it or something. You instant double jump. That might be fine. And then this might be fine. And then you just have to accept your combo's over
Yeah. Yeah.
because like you didn't get the perfect like controlled Shine off your own laser. So it's kind of chaotic. And
Yeah.
like he's pre knockdown percent. So this is just kind of fine. So maybe just drop down back air. Like I'm the biggest like back air abuser in this matchup. I actually have the funniest clips to show you here. One second. Let
Okay.
me and Twitter sucks, so you have to go to advanced search every time you search anything now. Thanks, Elon. Okay, yeah. So this clip is really funny. This is Asashi, who's a SoCal Falco, who's ranked,
Uh-huh.
or I don't know if he's active right now, but so this is like an insane combo.
Yeah.
So he gets Shine, down air, knockback stack Shine, forward air, down air, and I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit,
That's
you
funny.
know? And then here's one of my clips against him from the same game. Like
Okay.
Falco
Yeah.
just dies to 4 back airs also. Because essentially what happens is once I have him in the corner here, back air, he is one jump read away from dying,
Right.
right? So it's like that's why it's like you have to ask yourself like which side of the you want to kill him on and stuff. Because like you're essentially trying to push him to a side for the edge guard every time. And so it's like I landed bear, now he's dead. The rest is guaranteed, right? But it was like he didn't realize that like this bear is now one hit away from death, even though he just got bared at like 6%. It's like not, it doesn't feel like it's dire, you know?
Yeah.
But like it's pretty dire because this is why stage control is so good and why back air is so good because back air always gives you more stage control. Like you push him towards the corner every time, right?
Mm.
So in like getting to a position where your combo and like if you don't really know how to continue the combo, just bear him to the corner. Because over here, if you did just drop down, bear him to the right, and then he lands over here, and now he's afraid of one more bear, because like one more bear puts him at 40. He's over here, and he's like, do I fall in here, get bared, or do I double jump, or do I like, And it's just tricky. So it's just
Yeah.
like you might be 2 bears away from killing him over here, and the combo doesn't have to be that pretty. Because like I'm a really big fan of just don't ever get reversaled and push him towards the edge guard. And
Right.
like you kill people so much more that way than getting the 80% shine perfect combos and stuff. Especially because like those are often actually reads.
Right.
like the clips are almost always crazy reads with
Yeah.
certain exceptions. Like there are certain optimal finishers that like are worth learning eventually. Like I'm sure you've seen the Joey Donuts video, like how to combo like a
Yeah.
grandmaster.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's like that stuff is cool, but also just 4 backers kill. And also
Yeah.
like in order to get those, it's like he needs to combo to a spot where he gets the real mix up and then there's a real mix up and that like
Yeah.
that's true. But not every shine leads to that real mix up. And if you've watched
Right.
like a full game of Joey Donuts, it's like there's plenty of shines that don't lead to those finishers and you just
Yeah.
gotta like find something that works. So it's like, yeah, over here, probably just drop down, get one more aerial, and then your combo's over, but you're in very strong advantage state, and you can play the advantage state really well. So like when your combo ends, that can be like the best spot to like
Yeah.
push advantage state. Yeah, so I personally would have landed a laser, like try to land a laser here. Like I'm really big on the like play this matchup by the book and like win off your own laser.
Hmm.
So I might just like maybe not because this I always say that like enemies whiffing is kind of the same as landing a laser. So
Right.
maybe you can just play the mix up right away because he's whiffing a move. But like I might just dash dance here. I might not go in. This is another spot where like this if you put yourself in green Falco shoes, what you're doing right now is like shielding, up tilting, or rolling. You know?
Right.
So it's like you're so scared that if I just do nothing and watch, and if I can see that you're gonna shield, roll, or up tilt, then it's like way easier to kill you, right? So like
Yeah.
you went in and he shielded, and you're like, oh darn. And it's like they're always going to use their defensive option, and then Yeah, so it's like try to like do less pressure in this matchup almost. Just stand, like get the good laser and then don't do anything, you know? It's
Right.
like it's all about getting the good position, but not necessarily cashing out on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if some neutral clips real quick. We'll just kind of go through some of these. Let's see. Okay, well. Oh yeah. So this is kind of a troll clip, but it's also kind of showcases like a real mix-up. So like first of all, double laser from the ledge is like really common, right?
Right.
So I do this mix-up where like I empty lane, charger forward smash backwards, which is like kind of troll, but a lot of people double laser roll here.
Uh-huh.
So like when I'm on the side platform and I short hop back at them, they're gonna shield and roll or something. So
Uh-huh.
like I do this a lot, and like sometimes people don't roll, but like not rolling is also not good because I'm in such a good spot that I just get to dash back grab it next time. So as long as you're doing like screen looking and yeah, and then the next time he rolls, right? It's like
Right.
this shows that like the mix up is it's like it's so strong that doing
Yeah.
troll options like just going for a hard read when you're in a really good position is like really hard to like play around basically because
Uh-huh.
also worth knowing it's hard for him to kill you for that hard read because like you're in center so he's gonna hit you away and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like yeah, it's like whatever. So yeah, that stuff like that is pretty good. Like again, it's all about like the get to the good position and then don't overthink the good position. Don't you don't feel like you have too much pressure. Okay, yeah, this is a good clip to show like the laser like seesaw thing. Like I didn't even know I was gonna get the power shield. If I knew I was gonna get the power shield, I might have just gone straight into short hop laser. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, so I just go vertical, right? This
Right.
shows that like going vertical, come down with the laser, overwhelming mix up, and then I get a hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and actually I went vertical twice here because like I ledge dash, shield. Okay, I don't want to play this because it's too scary to shoot a laser, so I'm gonna go vertical. And then going vertical lands me a hit. And then I try to hit him, but he got out of the corner. Okay, well I have to go vertical again to get out of the corner. I land a laser and then I hit him. So it's like you want your and remember when I said like never complete a full hop, never complete a double jump. All your full hops should be like swoop and you slide across the platform, right? Like it's like way tighter and faster. So yeah, this shows like
Yeah.
quote unquote protecting yourself. It's like there just is no easy way to approach this, you know?
I think that's the thing. Like that kind of mix up on the platform is something I don't ever do, and I get hit by that downer because I'm like, oh, I'm right here right now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay here. I don't know why I feel so much more stationary on the platform than on the
yeah,
downer.
exactly. Yeah, you basically just have to move. Like sometimes you don't have to be too nuanced about you remember how you asked like you don't know what you're baiting when you're moving around platforms? I
Yeah.
would say don't worry about that because it's like you just need to move.
Uh
Like you need
huh.
to change which positions are on the screen often and then eventually you find a good mix up because it's like it's just the changing of the position that's good, not necessarily like I said before, you're not going to the best spot on the stage because there is no best spot on the stage in this matchup. What's
Yeah.
good is moving around a lot on the stage to like Falco's like one thing I like to show is like if you full hop down to the top platform, down air's hitbox covers all this space, right? But if you
Yeah.
short hop down air, it covers this space.
Yeah.
So it's like it's almost like you're painting the stage with a really big hitbox when you move up with the hitbox and stuff like that. So sometimes it's like that's the mindset I have to where just like going here to here, 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 here to here. You know, like just moving a lot is gonna make them overcommit. And like that down air he did where he like overshot the down air is like not that uncommon of an option when you're playing this way because it's like he's gonna be like, oh, that's annoying. He's just spamming moves. I should go hit him. And then this is actually the worst down air of all time.
Right.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's funny because like this guy's good too. Cell, he was also
Yeah.
power ranked in SoCal, and like he cracked after two downers in place. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's like very common to feel like you're getting platform camped. You're like, dude, he's just platform camping. I'm gonna go get
So,
him. But it's like
like,
it was two downers.
can I ask what would you have done like because I guess I'm thinking about like creating reaction points like on the platform
Yeah,
which like I know shield is an obvious one, right? You check for shield drop shine. You were
yeah.
dashing back. Were you gonna just dash dance there so he had just like shot more lasers or stood with his
No,
back
I
turned?
probably what I was looking for. I was looking to drop down turnaround later.
I
So
see.
like,
Okay.
yeah, because basically like I felt like okay, he's not running into these. In my head, I was like, if he's not gonna run into my hitbox, I need to get down with a laser. But it looks too scary right now it's too close to just he might YOLO random short hop down air left or random
Mhm.
short hop nair left. So I don't want to just drop down laser in range of his short hop or run off laser in range of like up tilt and back air. So I'm like, let's just give up some space, drop down laser in the corner. One of the things about this matchup is that laser control is so powerful that it trumps stage control. So if I like land a laser in the corner, it's better than like having center but no laser, you know?
Right.
So it's like I can drop down laser, use this laser to full approaching laser, and then he's in a losing mix up immediately, right? So it's like even a dash back, and then I was ready to drop down laser, but I'm like, oh, he actually is just coming up here. And I like if I was perfect reaction god, I'd probably find a
Yeah.
punish on this down there, but it's like it looked kind of tricky for me. So I was like, let's just whatever. And now I have center stage. And then this is another one. Okay, this is actually kind of understated. Run off turnaround laser is like so important.
Mhm.
Because like I think it's like what I like to tell people is like you should always have a laser coming out when you come off the platform.
Mhm.
Unless you're like killing him with the down air. But like if you're coming down from the side or the top platform, there should be a laser coming out, and it should be ideally towards your opponent. Sometimes you
Right.
have to guess, but like try to send it towards your opponent. So run off turnaround lasers, like this is such a good laser because it's you're in center, lasering someone in the corner within short hop range, so in threat range. This is like one of the best lasers you can land, and it's automatic from the platform. You know, it kind of like spaces itself. So it's like pretty common that run off turnaround laser is going to be one of the best lasers you can land because you're shooting someone in the corner every time that you shoot a run off turnaround laser, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, and then the other thing to keep in mind is if I didn't shoot this laser, I just got lasered over here at threat range, I have to leave. I would have to like dash back full hop and I lose all my pressure, right? So even if I'm fighting, let's say Marth, if I run off here and then I don't have a laser out and Marth is here, I'm just laserless Falco against Marth now. And like Marth
Mhm.
could just approaching there, forward smash, dash attack, and I'm like, oh fuck. But if I run off turn around laser, I'm the one who's like now doing a dash dance mix up about to kill him, you know? So it's like sometimes like the only way to get a laser out if you're here and laserless is to full retreat turn around laser, like in any matchup. Like if you're
Yeah.
fighting Fox, if you're here like, without a laser, Fox might just running up smash. So I have to full retreat turn around laser. And so I get all this space is given up to get a laser over here. You might never find pressure again, you know?
Mhm.
But like the difference between getting the runoff turnaround laser means you immediately have pressure and you might just kill them now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so that's like part of what you're looking at. Like when you're
Right.
on platforms, what am I looking for? The main thing I'm looking for, oh, this is just low key just a flex. The main thing I'm looking for, oh yeah, when I'm on platforms is to come down with the laser. That's like the main like in terms of like what I'm looking for. It's like I'm protecting myself while looking to come down with the laser. And then if there's an aerial I can run off, I'll do that. And if there's a
Right.
shield drop shine I can do, I'll do that. But like the main thing I'm looking for is where's the runoff laser, you know? So
Yeah.
yeah, this is a cool example too because it's like I teeter here and it's like again like I could get hit here. I mean this one's probably a little more risky because I am risking jump shine, but
Mhm.
like it's pretty hard for Falco to hit this platform compared to like Marth, who might just spam aerials and hit it accidentally, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. So corner pressure. Why are all my clips Tomahawk forward smash, dude?
There's five different variations of the tomahawk
Yeah.
forwards. Gotta get them all.
Yeah. Have you ever played Ober, by the way?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, he's like very dedicated to winning the
Yeah.
laser war every single time. This is like how some of our neutral looks sometimes, where like I would dash back power shield laser, dash back power shield, dash back power shield laser. Okay, finally. So yeah, this is one where like power shield bear, power shield laser. These are all kind of greedy options that like Ober could have laser running shine me on one of them maybe. Also, maybe it requires me to like hit the power shield to be safe and stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's like essentially it's like I want to win off my own laser, so like I'm eventually turning his laser into my laser, you know?
Mhm.
So
So you never
yeah.
like call out a laser pattern by the other Falco? Um,
The time I do it the most is when we trade lasers. So
I
this
see.
is one thing that hasn't really happened that we haven't talked about yet, but like when you both land a laser at the same time, I
Mhm.
actually think being aggressive is really good. So like especially if you're like in short hop range or a little bit further. Um, what my go-to generally when trade laser happens is to running shine because this is going to be one where like because the problem with calling out their laser pattern is that the if you got hit by a laser and you didn't have a laser of your own, there it's like you're generally calling out like I guess I'll do it if I'm fighting like bad players because like
Sure,
you're
yeah.
generally calling out like bad laser patterns is what it is, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you're fighting like Ginger and he lands a laser and you're like I will call this out and then he like barrages you with three more lasers and then lands a late aerial that had absolutely no chance of getting reversal, you know.
Hmm.
And you're like yeah fair enough, you know. But if we trade lasers over here, you're acting on the exact same time. The big thing about lasers too is that there's this like okay, two things about lasers. One is they have a lot of startup. So like the range where let's say Red Falco here shoots a laser, and then let's try to make the timing work out. So let's see. Okay, so he jumped on 369. Okay, so if both these Falcos act on the same time, so let's say you traded a laser and then he does it. So you get to all the way to here, like that's pretty scary, right?
Yeah.
So this Falco like getting to here just for running forward, and then this also means that like he could like if he power shields this laser, like this is pretty scary, and then he also could like sometimes he can just like put a hitbox and like it reaches or something, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that moving forward
Yeah.
thing, like also with like a really long wave dash, it's kind of scary because like I feel like the Falco moving forward is like more ready to react to the situation because like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's also grounded, so like
yeah,
he's just holding down. So it's like if you nair forward, like what happens a lot here is we trade lasers, and then I running shine, they nair, and then I just CC shine them. And
yeah,
then if they laser again, oftentimes what actually happens, like this spacing was almost like a tiny bit too far. If the spacing's here, I'm threatening running shine actually before he can laser, right?
yeah,
So it's like now he lasers and I just running shine. If we're a little further, sometimes even here I'll do it anyways because I will go for the running power shield shine.
right,
So and it's like so it's like when we are even, like this kind of goes back to saying like if you don't have laser control, what you're supposed to do if you're like taking all the boxes is to retreating laser, right? So it's
hmm,
like now let's say we're here and this Red Falco knows that he doesn't have laser control because we just traded laser. Well, he has to retreating laser to land a laser. So it's not that risky that running shine, you know? He like
yeah,
doesn't have time to laser in place. So it's like we can just both now play mix up. And like you said, this is now the one time when it's now true that there's no character advantage and we're just playing an even mix up. And
yeah,
what tends to be the deciding factor is that like one of the Falcos is lower percent.
yeah,
So
okay,
if one of them gets knocked down by down air and the other one doesn't, then like the one that gets knocked down by down air probably shouldn't play a mix up here because like you're gonna try to running shine, he's gonna try to down air. That's a much bigger hitbox that lasts way longer and it also one shots you because it knocks down. You know,
hmm,
so it's like at that point, it's like that's how you decide whether or not you want to play the mix up. But oftentimes I'm kind of down to run it or something. Like I like just playing the mix up off the trade laser, which comes up a lot. Um,
hmm,
if I lose the laser war, I mean, sometimes you greet it anyways, but yeah, if I'm trying to play as disciplined as possible, which like if I'm locking in trying to win a set or something, it's like yeah, I get more discipline as it goes on. And I was like, no, I won't try to reversal. It's not working.
Well,
Like,
so and then
yeah.
the one question is FD. Then what does that mean for FD when you get lasered?
Yeah, that's true because I talk so much about platforms. So like this is something Ginger used to talk about too. A lot of people like to use FD as like the starting point for a matchup and then talk about platforms later.
Yeah,
This is actually the opposite of how it should be for the Falco Ditto because every other stage is all about platforms and then FD is the only one that's not.
yeah,
So it's like it's easy to like be like, okay, what's the ground game? Now let's add platforms. But it's like no. Platforms are actually the entire game and then
yeah,
FD is the exception to the rule. So yeah, I think that sometimes you have to do more things like shield into laser out of shield. Or you just do have to play a little bit more of the mix up. So I really like Power Shield Laser, which I've done in a few of these clips.
hmm,
I went for Power Shield. Yeah, like the thing about Power Shields is like some of these clips are like too much of like the dream scenario where like I land every Power Shield or something.
yeah,
But like realistically, like okay, that's a good example. The first laser, I miss the Power Shield, and I go for the mix up anyways, right? Because
sure,
like you're not reacting when you go for the Power Shield. Just shield a laser and then pick an option. So wave dash forward shine is like it's okay, you know. This is
yeah,
an example of me trying to call out a laser pattern, and it just doesn't look that good. Like even him committing into me with no hitbox, and I just whiff my tiny one frame move, you know.
right,
So it's like kind of hard to like call it out, but it's like you do have to do it more on FD than anywhere else because the full hop is so much worse. And then the other thing I like to do is to try to shield and then laser. Or okay, that one was weird because it was a trade laser situation. So like we are gonna hit each other with a laser. So I'm gonna shield and then just play the mix up. Now this looks better than it was because I landed the power shield, he didn't. So he just
Right.
took two lasers and then I wave dash out of it. Now he's like super disadvantaged, you know? But what actually happened was like I was down for us to both shield a laser, both wave dash forward, both play a mix up, you know? Like who knows what's gonna happen. So yeah, a lot of times that's like yeah, see how like every time we both land a laser, I'm being aggressive out of it.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I think that like these sort of scraps happen a lot more in FD where you're just gonna have to be down to like wave dash forward or like shield laser, laser out of shield. Also, like it's just your offense is gonna be more powerful. Sometimes you can still full hop like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like you just if you land a laser because the laser Falco, um, the receiving Falco has less stalemate full hop for free out every time. You have more control when you land a laser on him. So you actually a lot of times should just laser more because like uh he has no escape. So normally it's like you're kind of under pressure to make something happen with this mix up to like turn this laser into an approaching laser or a half approaching laser so that he has to deal with the mix up. But on FD, he's gonna have to deal with the mix-up eventually, no matter what. There's no escape. So you can actually just keep lasering in place.
Hmm.
Like, if he full hops out, he's gonna fall into another laser. It's not like on Battlefield where he's guaranteed to not fall into the laser and then he can drop down laser himself. If he
Yeah.
tries to just drop down laser, he might just fall into a high laser and then be owned, you know? And if
Okay.
he blows his double jump, then he might be just be dead. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, so I like this clip is a good example of me kind of like over lasering a little bit more. And you see, like, I won the laser war, like, oh, laser war, laser war. I win the laser war, and I'm like, nah, let's go back to laser. You know,
Right.
like, and I lose the laser war, I go for a power shield. So it's like when I lose the laser war, I just hold my ground. If he comes in, I'm gonna try to like dodge it because we're kind of like at the edge of our threat range. But instead, he goes for a laser. I go for the power shield, and then I go for this either back into lasers or I can. I'm kind of greedy about going for power shield into wave dash forward because like if you do get it, it's pretty good, you know.
Right.
So like that's a way to kind of cheat. Yeah, that was me defending myself. Yeah, so I guess you just have to do it more on FD. Like
Gotcha.
on other stages, I probably wouldn't go for or advise to shield back out of shield, but
Hmm.
sometimes you got no choice, right? Like once they have
Yeah.
you in the mix, sometimes you got to back out of shield. But and on FD, it's gonna happen more. Oh yeah, this is a
Right.
funny clip. This is me versus logos, I think. So power shield bear, power shield bear. I was like, oh, imagine if we got the third one.
Yeah.
But yeah, see how like you just have to hold the mix, and then like that's yeah, the fact that you like have to power shield. So this is also kind of troll, but like I always say that like you always have to either laser or move forward. That is like
Hmm.
how you progress the game. So this is you would be surprised how common this is. Like this Falco is not progressing the game when he dash dances in place. There's no threat out of the dash dance. It's not like he's threatening dash back, dash and down air. I'm out of
Yeah.
range, you know? So it's like you have to laser or run forward or both at the start of the game. And like if you don't do that, then you're just losing tempo immediately, and then I just get to run across the entire stage and shine, you know?
Yeah.
So you want to like try to be pretty proactive about like um progressing the game because like generally Falco always has a way to progress the game and tends to be lasers, but yeah. Okay, this is a way you can play vertical neutral. So it's like I jump shine and then double jump, retreat, fall with the laser. It's
Right.
pretty hard for him to get there in time. And I like loop this sometimes where I dash jump shine, laser, dash jump shine, and then I if it hits I get the combo. If not, I would have done another falling laser, you know. So
Yeah. It feels to me like in that situation, as the Falco on the ground, you have to kind of just like find the right timing to high laser to like call that
yeah,
out, which is hard to do.
yeah. And it's kind of hard too because the like over here, I could drift in and down air all the way to here.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of annoying. What one of the things is that you can just like shark him and go underneath him like just as much as you can and then try to jump shine because if they down air and you're low percent, you can mash shine and then
Right.
reversal him. And if he tries a falling laser, you get a shine and then you kill him. So it's like that's like this vertical neutral is still not that good, especially pre knockdown percent because he could just run under me and then I'm like, ah, fuck. Like if there's a Falco
Yeah.
right here, I'm like, do I really want a falling laser or down air? They both
Right.
sound good. Yeah. So, but I kind of half got lucky, half that's like kind of the point. But
Yeah.
it's like you try to make it so that he can't get to you in time, and then it's pretty good, you know. So if he
Yeah.
can't get under you, then you've like won the mix up essentially. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's
Yeah, that's
uh,
a lot of good stuff.
maybe one more here. This is yeah, this is a good example. I think we traded. No, no, I just thought we traded. So it's like when you land one laser, that's actually a good way to think about it too. Just when you shoot a laser, you can probably run forward.
Yeah.
Because like if you trade or if you win the laser war, it's pretty good to run forward, you know?
Uh-huh.
So it's like, yeah, like once you've shot a laser, just take the space because you're trying to get close enough to have the mix up. And then once you're close enough, you're like, okay, I don't have to cash in all the way, but I do have to get close. So yeah.
Okay,
So
makes sense.
yep.
Nice.
Cool. GG's.
Yep. Um, I'll
You're not going to
practice.
collision, right?
I'm not going to collision. I'm going to Riptide though. So I'm
Oh yeah. I'm not going to Riptide, unfortunately. So
cool. Eventually we'll wind up in the same major one
yep,
day.
yep.
All right, cool man. I'll see you around.
Yep. See ya.